What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Ferb, and I'm back with another episode of the Whistle Gang podcast. I don't have my whistle with me, but your boy is live. Your boy is here. It's your boy Ferb. Obviously, missing the other half of the show, P. P's out on a world trip, world adventure. So hopefully, safe travels for him. Obviously, with all the crazy stuff that's going on right now, in the travel industry. But I'm here, man. Let's talk about 49ers football. What's what we're here to do. Obviously, we have the combine coming up in a week. It starts, and I just wanted to go through a quick mock draft. Have like a little Whistle Gang podcast mock draft 1.0. We can look at some of the players that'll possibly be available for us at pick 11. Um, and we could talk about them. We can talk about the different options. We'll go through pick by pick by pick up into 11, so we can see what and talk about what the other teams in front of us might possibly do that would lend us to either grab one person that's better or we think we should really need, or that guy that we should be targeting is not there. But obviously, this is super early on in the process. We haven't had pro days yet. We haven't had the combine yet. So we don't know who they really like or anything like that. So this is just me, Ferb's predictions, suggestions on who we should be targeting. Obviously, we all talk about O-line and D-line. So these obviously are going to be the probably what I would be targeting in the mock draft that I'm going to do here coming up. But I've seen mock drafts with us taking Will Johnson, the cornerback out of Michigan, who's very, very nice. I believe he tore his ACL or something. I know he got hurt last season, but the top corner available in the draft. I'm also very intrigued by the tight end at Penn State. He's supposed to be all world tight end. Not supposed to be. He is all world. I think he's going to be great at the next level. And I wouldn't mind giving Brock another option. And obviously, Kittle had a great year, another 1,000-yard year. And we will re-sign Kittle, give an extension to free up some more space. So hopefully we can sign Greenlaw and other people. But it doesn't hurt to have another option. It doesn't hurt. So and start getting ready for the future. Because Kittle doesn't have that much left, I'm sure. So I'm intrigued by him. So we'll go through and talk about it. But let's talk about some 49er news first that's come out recently in the past couple of days. Obviously, Myles Garrett is still there up for trade. Would you trade the 11th pick? Would I trade the 11th pick? Hell yeah, I'm trading that 11th pick and other stuff to go get Myles Garrett. Because it wouldn't just take the 11th pick. Also, according to reports, Joey Bosa is expected to be released by the Chargers. Who do we have? We have Nick Bosa. So, do we pair them? I know Mama Bosa recently posted a picture of them and saying she would love for Joey to come to the Bay. I would love to see it happen. I'm sure a lot of the faithful would love to see that happen. So if you would like to see that happen, man, put Bosa brothers in the comments, because I think that's something that could possibly happen. Now, Joey Bosa hasn't had a good season in a while. He's not that good. He is obviously older. It has been a lot very expensive, but I think maybe a change of scenery could do him some justice, could do him some good. But I'm not sure what we would get out of him. Maybe they could be inspired because it'll be the first time brothers on edges rushing after the quarterback. So I'm sure it's a dream of theirs, possibly, especially of the dad and the mom, to play together in the NFL and go sack quarterbacks. But still early in the season. Not how much I don't know how much it will cost to get him. But an edge rusher is a priority, along with re-signing Greenlaw and depth and O-line and stuff like that. So would I like to see that for the right price? Hell yeah. I just hope that he can stay healthy because he's always hurt. And I wish that he has a big year, obviously, comes to us. Because obviously Nick is still going to get the bulk of the double teams. But if we can get somebody capable on the other side who can obviously shred the one-on-one, to be dangerous. But I mean, just think about the last couple of years he's played on the other side of Mac, and they haven't dominated. They've had obviously good games, good plays, but they haven't dominated. We need to get back to dominating. So We'll see. Other news, obviously, Myles Garrett. Your boy Lenore is still tweeting and tagging free agent players. Um, supposedly the negotiations have possibly started with Purdy. I think those negotiations will probably pick up next week at the combine because that's where a lot of business get done. All the agents are typically there, so I'm sure there will be conversation of different things at the combine for Purdy, and you kind of just go from there on that situation. Greenlaw, Matt Mayoko, I believe it was it Matt Mayoko? Uh, I might be messing up. It might not be Matt Mayoko. It might be Kawasaki, I think, is bracing and predicting that Greenlaw and Hufanga will leave us in free agency. I don't believe so. I think we get one of them, preferably, obviously, Greenlaw, but time will tell and we'll see. But other than that, man, this is just something quick. Let's get into it. Let's get to the mock draft. Let's get to the mock draft. So what I'm gonna do is here share it, and we'll just go, man, pick by pick on the mock draft. This is obviously Whistle Gang Podcast mock draft 1.0. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the resume draft. So the first pick, boom, Travis Hunter to the Titans. Travis Hunter to the Titans. Travis Hunter, obviously a Heisman winner, electric football player. I can definitely see that happening. Yeah, I mean, it's not much more you can say about him. It's Travis Hunter. You guys all know about who Travis Hunter is. Second, you got Shador Sanders going to the Browns. Now the Browns are in desperate need of a quarterback. The Deshaun Watson, I think stuff is over in Cleveland. Will Dion and them let him go there and stuff? I don't know. But obviously Myles Garrett wants out from the Browns, but the Browns are not a bad football team. They just don't have a quarterback. Do not get it twisted. They are not a bad football team. Okay. Giants up third. Obviously, they take Cam Ward. They need a quarterback. Cam Ward, also quarterback out of Miami. So to the fourth pick, Abdul Carter. Abdul Carter is the number one edge rusher, pass rusher out of Penn State. If you watch any of the playoffs or the championship, not the championship game, but the semifinal games and stuff, you saw him eat fourth to New England. Number 5 is the Jaguars, Will Campbell. Pretty much number one across the board on everybody's big board as the number one offensive tackle out of LSU. Goes to 5. Oakland at 6 takes Genty. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. I think they have a lot more needs, and running back is not one of them that high. I don't think Tom Brady lets them take a running back that high. 7 with the Jets, Mason Graham, D tackle, position of need for us. Mason Graham is the top D tackle on the big board. That's a great pickup for them. Number 8, Will Johnson. You just heard me talk about Will Johnson. He's the number one corner on the big board, falling to the Panthers. So that means you got the Saints, the Bears, and the Niners. That's when we come up. So you got the Saints and the Bears left. Let's just see. But it looks like we're gonna have our pick because Kelvin Banks would be the number one guy for me. I wouldn't mind James Pierce. James Pierce actually out of Charlotte, North Carolina. So let's see. Let's see who falls to us. Let's go. I kind of like how this is playing out right now. C, number 9 is the wide receiver, McAllen, out of Arizona. Some people have him or no. Yeah, he's the number one wide receiver on the big board for right now. So obviously this is pre combine workouts. So 10, I can see them now taking Calvin Banks to protect Williams, but let's see. Boom. They took the edge rusher out of Georgia. So that leaves us now. So now with Hufanga going out, we have our pick of Starks. which I wouldn't say that's the priority or the need right now. James Pierce Jr. fell to us at 11. James Pierce Jr. is an awesome edge rusher. He would go get the quarterback on the opposite side of Bosa. Tyler Warren is that tight end that I was talking to you guys about. Go check his highlights out. He's a phenomenal tight end. He's the next one up. And then Calvin Banks Jr., offensive tackle out of Texas. I believe he started as a true freshman all the way up to now. He would come in, be the day one right tackle, and then slide over the left tackle as Trent Williams retires. So back to resuming it. So this does have trades. So the Eagles are offering us a trade of pick 32, last pick in the first round, the last pick in the second round, and the last pick in the third round. Next year, second. That is all is enticing, but we need players right now. We're in win now mode, so I'm going to reject that trade. I would never trade with the in-division rivals, so that's a decline. And then I'm not trading 2 picks for 2 picks with the Falcons, so that's reject as well. And for me, I'm going to go ahead and get Calvin Banks. Just to give you a little thing, he's an immediate impact left tackle upon arriving in Austin, excelling in pass protection. Former 5-star, steadily developed as a top-tier prospect. He's 6'4", 324, impressive length, combination of strength, and he's supposed to be a top 10 pick this year, which obviously I'm picking him at 11. So he fell to me at 11. We get protection for Brock Purdy, so open up some more lanes for CMC. I'm drafting him. And that's who I would take on this mock draft. So there you have it. The first mock is with Calvin Banks going with us at pick 11. And I'm just doing the first round today. But let's do another one. Let's look at another one. Let's restart it. And let's see if the chips fall to us a different way. All right. Let's see. Go here and boom. Let's see. First pick. See, last time it was Travis Hunter. This time they took Abdul Carter. The betting favorite actually right now is Abdul Carter to be the number 1 pick. So there's that. Let's resume pick 2, Cam Ward. See, now I can see Cam Ward going to Cleveland more than Shedeur Sanders just because of the whole Sanders thing and Cleveland being a shit show. So that means with the number 3 pick, Shedeur Sanders is going to New York, I would assume. Boom, Shedeur Sanders to New York. Hot, the glitter and the glam in New York, the Sanders. I could definitely see that happening for sure. So that would be no shock. I'm sure. I'm from New York, so the Giants fans I know would be ecstatic about that. I think Shedeur is going to be pretty good. Pick 4, Will Campbell. Now I'm a little shocked here on this one. Even though you want protection for Drake May, you can't pass up a generational talent like Travis Hunter unless you just don't think Travis Hunter is going to be that good in the league. Travis Hunter could go both ways. He's the Heisman winner. You could get so much out of him. That boy is ridiculous. So I'm assuming right here with the 5th pick, that's what the Jaguars will take. No! There's no way. This mock is no way. There's no way Travis Hunter's falling to 6. Okay? They want Gentry again. So that means Travis Hunter's coming to New York with the Jets. And it's still no. This is crazy. This mock is false. This mock is not good because there's no way he's falling that far, Travis Hunter. But Travis Hunter to the Panthers? Nope. Starks. Okay. So this is a mock draft that we just did, ladies and gentlemen. This is a mock draft that we just did, and it has Travis Hunter to the 49ers because it's to me, Travis, I'm rejecting all trades and I'm taking Travis Hunter. Can you imagine this happening, folks? Can you imagine this happening? Take a look at this. 1, Abdul Carter, which I can see happening. I can see Cam going to Cleveland. I can see Shedeur going to New York. I can't see all these rest of these teams passing on Travis Hunter. I just can't see it. I can't see it. One of these teams would take Travis Hunter. But if this felt like this, obviously I'm taking Travis Hunter. I'm getting on my hands and knees and thanking God, and I'm just moving right along. Like this would be a beautiful thing. So I don't see that happening, but if it was to happen, thank you. Thank you, football gods. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we love you. So I don't know. I don't see that happening, but hey, This is Mock Draft 1.0 with the Whistle Gang podcast, and we're gonna do more of these. And then obviously on the later episodes, we'll have the fellas in here. We have some guys, we have some special guests, and we'll go through it and we'll do live mock drafts just like that one, and we'll see who's falling to us and what the predictions are and stuff like that. But let us know in the comments if there are people, if there's players and stuff like that you want us to take a look at, you want us to give your feedback about, or somebody else that you're seeing that we should target that we're not targeting with the 11th pick. Once again, make sure you guys are subscribed to the Whistle Gang podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you share this with your friends and your buddies. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. All platforms, Whistle Gang. We love you. We appreciate you, and continue to tune in for more football talk, more Niner talk right here on the Whistle Gang podcast. Peace.